No, I want to find one where, yeah, I want to find one where they're the asshole. Am I the asshole for asking my wife to use our last name on her doctorate? Okay. Okay. Yes, you might be the asshole. I know how hard it is to get a PhD. Well, I don't know personally because I don't have one. But from people that I've talked to about having a PhD, I know the amount of work and effort it requires to. I understand, you're working late nights. You're working like 70-hour work weeks. You're not getting paid. You're losing sleep. You're letting yourself go. You bet your ass that you will have your name on that PhD and not anyone else's name. So let's dive into this one. Okay. Mucus. My 27 male, wife, 26 female, have been together for 10 years. I have always supported her in what she wanted to do in life. Her mental health, career choices, and changes, and especially her school. She is currently in her last semester for her bachelor's in psychology. It's been difficult for us, but she has gotten almost straight A's in the last 5 years of college. She starts her master programs next year. When it comes to getting her doctorate, she wants to use her grandparents' last name and not our last name. We've been married for 3 years now, and it's not like I have a strange last name, but she feels like it's my last name and not hers. Of course. What's the problem, dude? It is your last name. It's a name that she had to change when she married you. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. Did Mr. Smith get his PhD? Or was it Miss Stacy? Come on. Who got the PhD here, dude? Were you the one that spent all those hours? I don't think so. As far as I'm concerned, I think that she should have her name on the PhD. When my wife and I got married, she didn't change her last name. Exactly, right? Like everybody, everyone has their own thing with it, right? But I feel like it's actually very common for when like couples get married and one of them gets a PhD, they get their maiden name on that PhD because it means more, right? Like what if you get divorced? What if you get divorced, right? Imagine they get divorced and then they say, and then it's like, this doctorate to Mrs. Smith. She'll be like, that's not even my name anymore, right? Then what? But I gave moral support or something. He say exactly. He'd be like, but honey, but honey, I supported you all those years. Shouldn't our name be on the shouldn't my name get to be on the PhD too? No, dude. Your name gets to be a footnote on the PhD. That's it. Okay? You get to be in the thesis at the end. And you get to be like, to my loving husband who supported me through this program. All right? That should be good enough for you. Okay. She feels like her maiden name is her father's last name and not hers either. So she wants to use her grandparents' last name, which is also her middle name. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine. It's still her name. It still means something to her. It's not worth it. Keep your own cool names. When both my sisters got divorced, they had to deal with another name change. Exactly, right? Imagine getting divorced and then you let that's it. Your name is like different. I feel there's some details being left out. He's writing as if he is the victim. That's the thing, right? That like, so a lot of these stuff, it's like it's always as if like it's from their perspective. If you read it the other person's perspective, it'd be like, am I the asshole? It would be like, am I the asshole because my husband wants to put his name on my doctorate degree even though I worked so hard for it, right? It would say something like that. We haven't argued or fought about it, but I told her I'm bummed out that she won't use our last name since we are married. Okay, yeah, you're married. You can put your name on everything else. You can put your name on like the deed to the house or something. You can give your kids your last name. Alright? But as far as I'm concerned, she's the one that put in the work here. So she's the one that should have her name on the PhD, not you, bozo. You freaking bozo. I supported her since she started going to college at 18. I've helped pay for school. Gone with her to school-related meetings, picked up and paid for school supplies, stayed up late with her while she did her homework. Okay, yeah, but like, come on, dude. Did she ask for you to do any of that, or did you do that out of your own heart? That's like your decision, okay? She's still the one. I feel like there's some, okay, she's still the one who's like putting in all this work. Got her food during study sessions. I pay 100% of her bills so she can go to school full time. Bro, but she would still be doing school even if it weren't for that. Again, I'm not mad she wants to use her grandparents' name. I'm just a little upset. Just get over it, dude. Ultimately, it's her decision, but I feel like I might be in the wrong for disagreeing with her. So, am I the asshole? I see the edits, but I'm gonna judge him based on this without the edits first, and then we'll read the edits. So, are you the asshole? Yes. Yes. Easiest yes, you are the asshole in my life. Come on, okay? Like, it's so sweet of you. Did the dude write the paper co-author? Yikes. Exactly, right? Like, it's very sweet of you to support her, to stay up with her, to get her meals, to pay the bills. But ultimately, it was her. She was the one that pursued the PhD, right? She was the one that put in the actual work. You get to like have the second author, sure. Maybe if you like proofread her essay or whatever, or her thesis. But come on. Okay, so he's the asshole. Edit. She doesn't have a very good relationship with her dad, so she was pretty eager to take my last name when we got married. I didn't force her to. I wouldn't change my last name to her last name, but she would legally change her name to mine. A little bit of a double standard here, not gonna lie. But you should have a random school lesson reward. Yes, we will definitely do that, Ice Fox. We will definitely do a random school lesson reward. I definitely want to do something like that. Hopefully I'll have time to work on it tomorrow, but like I said earlier, I'm really busy. We talked about hyphenating our names or her having two last names. Bro, my guy, why do you care so much? Why do you care so much about your last name? like why? I've never met anyone who's cared this much about their name ever. She didn't like those ideas either. I wouldn't change my last name because I really like it and it means a lot to me. Okay, bozo. If your last name means that much to you, don't you think your wife's last name means equally as much to her? Or her middle name or whatever name she wants to go by? Come on. Just freaking think for a second, dude. Just put yourself in her shoes. Who did he lie to that he needed the PhDs? Exactly. He just wants the PhD without putting in the real work. Okay, it's taking 8 years to get her bachelor's because she took a year and a half off while we're getting irrelevant fact. I don't see how that's relevant. I never tried to force my last name on her. She chose to take it when we got married. I'm only a little bummed out that she wants to change her name. I don't feel undermined or mad that she wants to change her name. Really, dude? This man's on some fat copium. I totally agree. He's trying so hard to be like, no, I'm not the asshole, I promise. I don't feel undermined or mad. Copium, dude. Super copium. That she wants to change her name? My support for her won't change. She won't change when she changes her name. I understand that she's getting the degree, not me. That is why I'm not mad. That's why I didn't try to force her to keep her name. That's why when we had the discussion about it, not a fight, any student loans she has are only in her name. If we divorce, she could keep my name if she wanted. What? Bro. Why do you care so much about your name? What? In what planet would she keep? What is your name, dude? Are you like Prince Williams? Is your last name Williams? Are you part of the royal family? Is that why you care so much about your name? Come on, dude. It's just your last name. Who gives a damn? If we divorced, she could keep my name she wanted. I wouldn't ask her to keep or change her name if she remarried either. What? I am simply asking, am I the asshole for being bummed out that she wants to change her name for her doctorate? Yes. Yes. Even through all these edits. In fact, not only are you the asshole, you're kind of a weirdo. I think you're a weirdo. I've never met anyone in my life who is this attached to your name. Ever. Ever.